Hi Year 6, my name's Miss Fairbank and I'm second in science here at Park Community School. We're really looking forward to having you start with us in September. Normally we'd have a transition week or a freshers week if you're used to it being called that, and you come in to have a little look around our labs and you do some work with us in science. But of course things have taken a bit of a different turn this year, so it's working a little bit differently. So what we're going to do is show you a couple of things in different departments, and then you can have a go at a couple of things at home. So what we thought might be good for you in science is we thought, what are you going to have lots of at home? Maybe some sweets. Now this is something that we look at a little bit more closely, and we tend to do it with vegetables, slightly less exciting later on for your GCSEs, but we're going to look at sweets, and in this particular case, gummy bears. These are packed full of sugar, just in case you didn't know. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this little fella into some water, and we're going to see what happens to our gummy bear when we put it in water, if there's any changes at all. Bear in mind, water moves from where there's lots of it to where there's less of it, and the movement of water we call osmosis. So remember how sugary our gummy bear is, and we're going to put it in plain tap water. We've set something up in the lab for you to have a look at, and we are hoping that you're going to do a little something at home. Okay, so in the lab we have set up, we've got 2 gummy bears that have been sat in water since about 9:30 this morning, so about 5 to 6 hours now. We can see this one's in bad shape actually. It looks like he's lost a leg. Might be that little lump of red there. Now, it's probably easier to compare our red ones just because obviously the same colour. We can see that the gummy bear used to look like this, and now I would try and pick it up with the fingers, but he's so slimy. And now he looks, yeah, something like that. Very difficult to pick up indeed. Now, you can visibly see a difference, but what we will do, if I can get hold of him, oh, there he is put it on a set of scales. Now, these scales are very sensitive ones that we use in science, so you probably won't have ones as sensitive as this at home that you use in your baking and such. So I'll make a suggestion for you in a minute, but this gummy bear is 3.46 grams. Now, I took the mass of this gummy bear beforehand, 2.3 grams, and then you've just seen me re-weigh it. Our little gummy bear's put on some weight. That would be all of the water that has moved into the sweet, okay, because it's so sugary in there and there's not much water. Water moves from where there's more of it to where there's less of it. So all of that water's moved in by osmosis. But what I'm wondering is, does the colour of the gummy bear make a difference? Is that related to the flavour? Or, in fact, does the same happen with other sweets? So if you're not such a fan of the gummy bear, you might want to have a little look at other sweets, pop them into some water and see what changes occur. If you don't have really sensitive scales like we do in school, which I don't suppose you do, I suggest you measure your gummy bear or whatever sweet you choose to use with a ruler and see if they get any bigger or in fact smaller. So choice is up to you. You could go with colours, you could go with flavours, you could go with different sweets, but we'd love to see the results that you get. So we'd really appreciate you taking photos, any videos, anything that you might write down your results and sharing them with us here at Park.
Okay, Year 6, now it's your turn and we would love to see your results, as we said. Don't forget you can investigate different colours and flavours or completely different sweets. You can see from our photo on the right hand side, maybe a little bit more clearly than you could from the time-lapse video, the difference between our gummy bear originally and the one on the right hand side after being sat in water. Now it's completely bloated in water and put on a lot of mass. We would love to see what you get done at home. Please send some photos, videos, or any written results. There's my email address to send them to. We look forward to hearing from you and can't wait for you to start with us at Park in September.